evening and welcome to Central Weekend Live.
We examine the ancient Chinese art of feng shui. Can you really damage your finances just by lifting the lid in the loo? We lift the lid on feng shui. Brian, you're a scientist. You deal in cold, hard facts. Can feng shui stand up to scientific scrutiny in any way?
Well, there's never been any scientific scrutiny. That's the reason that we can't answer that. You could actually do it. I mean, you know, feng shui experts say something like, and I'm busking here, chaps, but if you have a door on the eastern side of a building that faces towards the south, then there's a greater risk of disasters like fires. Okay, well, let's go and take 2,000 records of fires from fire stations and check the buildings and see whether the direction of the door really works. If it does, there's something in it. But what's interesting is where feng shui came from. In China, I find that they don't normally call it feng shui. They normally tend to call it gang yue over there. But it really goes back to ancient architectural design and town planning. When you were going to build a house along the sides of the Yellow River in China, you knew that early and late every winter there will be tremendous storms sweeping down from the north and great stormy waters coming up from the river. And of course you could build a house and within a year or two it was gone. But the wise men in the village soon built up a bevy of knowledge on how to orient your house to make it most likely to resist the storms. As centuries went by, two things happened. Firstly, they often told outsiders the wrong information in order to confound the enemy. And the second thing...
Brian, just 1 second, Susie, I like this idea that you're just a town planner with a fancy name.
You're saying,
please.
Talking about the direction of where the door faces, absolutely. Everybody knows Oxford Street. Look at all the shops on the one side. If we've got Debenhams, Debenhams, John Lewis, they're all Selfridges, and they're all doing really well. On the other side, what have we got? Big burger chains.
Why is that? Why is that? Explain that to me.
Their front door faces a different direction, and it's not as auspicious.
You're moving yourself here. This is like shoehorning facts to make theories. It's just rubbish. You're just talking absolute rubbish.
I may say that Oxford Street doesn't work. The reason that is the case is because the big shops on the north side of Oxford Street are there because the old shops, such crappy old shops, they all got demolished and the new ones got built.
But why
that is the reason for that. But that is nothing to do.
Okay, you've said plenty. We'll hear more from you in a moment.
All we've got here is superstition that's been sanctified over the generations. I mean, there are many alternative therapies which have some grounding in science, but this is just a quaint old superstition.
Okay, no, that's fine. Quaint old superstition.
It's absolutely not.
It's not a quaint old superstition. What is it?
It's exactly what Winston Churchill said, our environment shapes us and thereafter we shape it.
And that is the last word on this subject. Finished. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you all learned something.